Bienvenido, Chime. So in today's lesson, we'll learn about the Kwetlaxochitl. Right, in English, it's known as a poinsettia. In Español, Nochebuena, Flor de Pascua. Right, and it's used around this time of the year. In the new orthography, this is how it's written. Kwetlaxochitl. This is its scientific name. Euphorbia pulcherrima. And ortografía moderna, modern orthography, you'll see it written like this, Kwetlaxochitl. And classical orthography, you'll see it written like this, Kwetlaxochitl. Notice how they all have the same pronunciation. If you look it up online, if you look it up in dictionaries, you'll see it written in all of these forms, depending on the orthography, depending on the variant, right? But they are referring to the same flower, right? Kwetlaxochitl. Now, I only found 2 dictionaries that see it as, that reference it as Kwetlaxochitl, right? And then these are similar. There's 2 X's. We'll find out why there's 2 X's. And a variant in Songolica, Veracruz, there's 2 ways of saying it. And the kwe is reduplicated, written twice. Kwetlaxochitl, chamolzi or chamolzin. And then we have here another variant with the combination of how it's named in Spanish, right? Flor de Pascua. So Pascuaxochitl, right? Literally Spanish Nahua, right? So we have here Kwetlatl, right? The first one, right? Kwetlaxochitl, you'll see it as. Let's break down that word that comes from Kwetlatl, 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 which is excrement, right? Kwetlatl, right? So poop, but it can also, this word can also mean, you know, the things that come out of your eyes, right? Kwetlatl, the things that come out of your ears, right? Earwax. Xochitl, right? Every flower in Nahuatl, the type of flower, right, will always have the word itself, Xochitl, flower. Here, I wrote it down in all of the different orthographies that you'll see mostly online, the new orthography, the modern orthography, and the classical orthography. The first syllable, this is not how it's written, I'm just breaking it down in the syllables, right, the different sounds. Kwetlaxochitl, Kwetlaxochitl, Kwetlaxochitl. The vowel sounds in Nahuatl are like in Spanish, like E, right? A, O, E. The stress, the emphasis, the accent will always be on the second to last syllable. In this case, it's sho, right? Sho. The TL is an air sound. If you want to find out how to pronounce the TL, right, and to go deep into it, go to lesson A, lesson number 3, now alphabet and pronunciation. Right, so it's a combination of the T and the L, right, T and then tla, right? The X in Nahuatl will always be a sh sound, like when you're shushing someone, or like the word shoe, right? Shh. Right? Kwetlaxochitl. Again, there's only 2 dictionaries that reference it as that it's Kwetlaxochitl, not Kwetlaxochitl. So I'm also presenting this information to you so you can come up with your own, with your own conclusions on it. I'm presenting this to you So you can also do your own research, right? Well, I'll give you the resources at the end as well. So if you look it up online, you'll see it in all of these forms, in dictionaries. If you look it up on Google, right? Like Kwetlaxochitl, right? Kwetlaxochitl, Kwetlaxochitl, Chamoltzin, Pascuaxochitl. Now, Kwetlaxochitl, if you break down that word, Kwetlaxtli, 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 right? Kwetlaxtli is skin or leather, right? Piel or cuero. Again, all flowers in Nahuatl, they will have the word xochitl in it, which means flower. And the first word describes what the flower looks like. Or in this case, with Kwetlaxtli, what it feels like, right? So if you touch the red parts of the flower, which they are actually leaves, the red leaves, they feel like leather, right? And the actual flower is inside, right? And it's yellow, caustic, right? So it's a yellow flower, caustic xochitl. So Kwetlaxtli and Xochitl, right? So all of the flower names are compound nouns, meaning a combination of two nouns, two words, Kwetlaxtli and Xochitl. The first word describes the second word, right? So we're going to combine Kwetlaxtli and Xochitl. When you combine that, those two words, the ending drops, the TLI will drop here, Kwetlaxtli, right? And that's how we get Kwetlaxochitl, Kwetlaxochitl, Kwetlaxochitl. For Spanish speakers, cuesta, right? Que. For English speakers, quest, right? So just the first part is how the first syllable is pronounced. Que, que, que. TL is an air sound, the combination of the T and the L, meaning that you don't use your vocal cords, right? So t, make a T sound, make an air sound, t, right? The vowels in Nahuatl are similar like in Spanish, so this is ah, right? Tla, tla. Again, if you want to go deeper into how you pronounce Nahuatl, go to lesson 8, lesson number 3 on this channel. Kwetlaxochitl, Kwetlaxochitl, Kwetlaxochitl. And I will give you some examples of other types of flowers. Again, they will always have the word xochitl, and the word in front is describing what the flower looks like. With Kwetlaxochitl, what it feels like, right? And with Sempowalxochitl, right? I have one here on my shirt. Sempowalxochitl, Flor de Muerto, Aztec marigold in English. Cempasúchil in Mexican Spanish, that's where it comes from, right? Sempowalxochitl, right? In this case, it's the sense that it has a lot of petals, right? So again, it's the word Sempowali, right? When you combine two words, you drop the ending. In this case, Sempowali means 20, doesn't say it has a lot of petals. And then the LI, right? The LI is the ending, so that was dropped. And then you combine it with Xochitl, Sempowalxochitl. This is its scientific name, Tagetes erecta, right? With these scientific names, Latin names, right? Not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but this is how I pronounce it, right? From my English point of view, my Spanish point of view. Then we have Kwapelechxochitl, Kwapelechxochitl, right? Kwapelech, if you see here, is a rooster, right? So it looks like the top of the head of a rooster, right? It looks like a rooster, right? So Kwapelechxochitl. This is its scientific name, Celosia cristata. Or Celosia cristata. Right, so if you want to find out the actual pronunciation in Latin, Google Translate is a good tool to find out, how to pronounce it, right? But we're focusing here on Nahuatl, right? Nahuatl pronunciation with the flowers. Another example is Chimalxochitl, right? From Chimalin, shield. Again, here its ending is li, right? Its ending is li. So you combine it with xochitl, Chimalxochitl. Right, this is its scientific name, Helianthus, or however it's pronounced in Latin. Again, Google Translate is a good tool. Another flower that is interesting is an Oseloxochitl, 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 right? From ocelot, which, if you look it up online, it's always referenced that it means jaguar, right? But it comes from ocelot, right? Ocelot in Spanish, ocelote, or in English, ocelot. Now, this cat is indigenous to the Americas, and it's a smaller cat. It's smaller than the jaguar, right? So it's spotted, and the flower is also spotted, right? So it looks like the animal, right? Trigidia pavonia. Again, Google Translate is a good tool to find out its true pronunciation in Latin, right? Oseloxochitl, right? It looks like an ocelot. And here are the resources. Again, I present to you this information. You can come up with your own conclusions. Each of us is our own worldview, right? And these are the resources, right? You can find out the resources, and you can actually find a PDF version of this, right? You can use it for your classroom if you'd like. And that is today's lesson. I hope you have a good day. Timoitase. We'll see each other.